quit my job. You're paying my rent now, my brother declared like it was my responsibility. I've always been the responsible one. Paid bills on time, saved for emergencies, actually thought about health insurance before 30. My younger brother Josh, complete opposite. At 27, he still acts like the world owes him something. Last week, Josh calls me sounding weirdly calm, almost smug, then drops that line, I quit my job. You're paying my rent now. I genuinely thought he was joking. I laughed, then starve. 10 minutes later, my phone buzzes. Mom, help him or you're cut off. No, how are you? No asking if I could even afford it. Just a demand. I stared at that text for a solid minute, jaw clenched. Because here's the thing, I've helped before, countless times. Co-signed his first apartment, spotted him for car payments, been the family's emergency wallet more times than I can count. Something snapped that night. I opened my banking app and transferred my share out of every joint account we had. Moved it all to a new account with just my name. Didn't say a word to anyone. By morning, my phone was exploding with calls and texts. Then came the pounding on my door. I opened it to find all of them. Parents, Josh, even my aunt for some reason. I let them in, but as soon as the door shut, Dad turned on me. Why would you empty the accounts? Do you have any idea what position you just put us in? I kept my voice calm. Yeah, I put myself in a position where I don't get drained every time someone makes a reckless choice. Josh scoffed. Reckless? That job was toxic. I was miserable. You lasted 3 months, I said, folding my arms. And last week you posted vacation pictures with treat yourself. That was self-care. Josh shot back, dead serious. Besides, you make way more than me. You can afford it. Mom chimed in, voice soft but sharp. Adam, he's your brother. Family takes care of each other. I bit back a bitter laugh. You remember all the times I had 2 jobs in college just to cover textbooks while Josh bought gaming consoles with your credit card? Her eyes narrowed. That's not fair. No, I said, tone finally sharpening. What's not fair is acting like I'm the family bank account. What's not fair is treating me like I'm selfish for wanting to keep the money I earned. Dad's face went red. You don't talk to your mother like that. You don't threaten me with being cut off like I'm a teenager. I shot back. They left eventually, but not before Dad said, this isn't over. The calls didn't stop. By noon, Josh had posted a passive-aggressive rant on social media about certain people who only care about money. Mom left a crying voicemail about how she never raised me to be this cold. Then Friday, I came home to find someone had been in my house. Mail rifled through. Drawers half open. My computer was on. Browser history showed attempted transfers from my joint accounts. All blocked because I'd changed passwords. I called Dad, voice shaking. Were you at my house? He didn't sound guilty. We stopped by to talk. You wouldn't answer the phone. You went through my mail! You weren't listening to reason. Over the next 24 hours, things escalated beyond imagination. My credit card got frozen. Someone reported suspicious activity. 2 months passed. Then an old friend emailed. You should know Josh has been bragging about something. He took out a personal loan in your dad's name, forged his signature. Payments are overdue. I pulled credit reports. Sure enough, delinquent loan with Dad's name on it. My aunt called. Your parents are planning a family meeting this weekend. They'll set things straight. I spent days preparing. Printed financial statements. The fraudulent loans circled in red. Screenshots of everything they'd done. Saturday, I pulled into their driveway. I grabbed my folder and walked in. Adam, Dad said, voice heavy. Sit down. We need to talk. I stayed standing, set my folder on the coffee table, then sat. Josh started. Nice of you to finally show up. You mean trying to wear me down? I said evenly. Josh rolled his eyes. Here's the deal. I'm behind on rent 2 months. If I get evicted, it's on you. I didn't argue. Just opened the folder and slid a paper across the table. That's your loan. The one you took out in Dad's name without telling him. The room went still. Dad leaned forward, squinting. What is this? Josh went pale. That's not. It's exactly what it looks like, I said calmly. A personal loan, overdue, forged signature. I placed another paper down. Here's what happens if Dad disputes it. Debt erased from his credit. Bank opens fraud investigation. You could face legal consequences. All color drained from Josh's face. I leaned back. So before you lecture me about family loyalty, remember, I've been covering for you for years. Not anymore. I turned at the doorway. And next time someone walks into my house without permission, police will be involved. No warnings.